Have you ever thought about how complicated it is for two generations to fall in love? Have you ever been interested in how younger women and older men interact with each other? You're in the right place if so. There are a lot of different aspects of relationships between people of different ages. In this video, we look at some of the most important ones. Come with us on this journey of discovery as we find out useful information and useful tips that can change the way you think about love and connection. Read to the end to get practical tips and deep insights that can help you improve your relationships and your journey of self-discovery. Please let me know before we start. You can help me keep spreading the Stoic philosophy if you like the video. I suggest that you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos if you aren't already. Kindly leave comment number 1 if you like this video's subject. If not, kindly leave comment number 0 so I can make a better video for you. Let's start now. Being genuine is the most important thing when it comes to building lasting relationships with older men. There's more to its importance than just being good. It's the foundation on which relationships between generations are built. When younger women start dating older men, the need to be honest starts to become more important. Sincerity and consistency become highly valued traits because they help people trust and understand each other. In this delicate dance of love, it's very important to be clear about what you expect. If you think there might be a chance for a long-term relationship with someone, you have to be honest. Speaking out about your beliefs and hopes for the future is the first step toward a relationship based on mutual respect and common goals. This openness not only builds trust, but also makes it possible for people to talk freely and get close emotionally. Authenticity is also a good way to figure out how to deal with the complicated dynamics between generations. Honoring your true self not only makes it easier to connect with others, but also makes the relationship feel more real. People can form bonds that go beyond age and experience by being open to being vulnerable and accepting who they are as a person. When it comes to intergenerational romance, authenticity is both a guide and a spark. It's the lighthouse that shows the way to real connection and lasting love. Believing in being real in every way makes sure that relationships are based on honesty, trust, and mutual respect, which sets the stage for a happy and fulfilling relationship. On the other hand, if you'd rather have a more laid-back and casual relationship, honesty is still very important. When dealing with these kinds of relationships, it's important to communicate clearly. You should be clear about your intentions with younger women because they are more likely to be sensitive. This will help avoid misunderstandings and make sure that everyone's expectations are met. Being honest is important for building trust and understanding in this situation. By being honest about your feelings and expectations, you build a strong base for the relationship that can keep going. By being honest about how you feel and what you want, you create an atmosphere of openness and mutual respect, which strengthens the bond between partners. Also, honesty is a good way to figure out how to handle the complicated dynamics of a casual relationship. Keep being honest and consistent in your interactions. This will not only build trust, but it will also make the relationship feel safe and stable. People can handle the complexities of casual dating with grace and honesty if they are honest themselves. This makes sure that both people feel valued and respected. It takes a lot more than just talking to be authentic to make a space where partners can freely and honestly express themselves. This kind of authenticity goes beyond the surface and gets to the heart of a person's character and intentions. It is very different from relationships, especially ones between younger men, where commitment and ambiguity are common. For this kind of genuine atmosphere to grow, mutual honesty becomes essential. Honesty is the most important thing in relationships that helps them grow and be happy. Giving each other a chance to talk about their deepest thoughts, feelings, and goals builds trust and understanding. An important part of this transparency philosophy is being able to deal with problems calmly and logically, rather than reacting on the spot. This mature approach shows how important it is to see things from different points of view and use emotional intelligence when dealing with relationship dynamics. Also, it's impossible to say enough about how important nonverbal cues are for building real connections. Body language, facial expressions, and general attitude can show feelings and intentions in a way that words alone might not be able to. These small cues reveal a lot about a person's true personality and character, which improves the depth of communication between partners. When looking for authenticity in relationships, you need to look at both spoken and unspoken communication as a whole. By being honest, emotionally mature, and paying attention to body language, couples can build relationships based on trust and authenticity, which can lead to long-lasting love and happiness. If you want to attract younger women who are looking for a partner who can handle the challenges that come with a serious long-term commitment, you need to show that you are stable, reliable, and emotionally strong. This means having traits that make people feel confident and sure of themselves. This shows potential partners that you have the strength and stability to handle the ups and downs that come up on the path of love and partnership. Also, it's important to point out how your relationship is different from those of younger men she may have met in the past. Emphasizing your maturity and life experiences makes you stand out as a unique and interesting candidate, setting you apart from the relationships that young people tend to have that don't last. By talking about how your life experiences and knowledge have changed, how you see what it takes to build a lasting and fulfilling relationship, you show a depth of understanding and perspective that younger women seeking stability and commitment will naturally be drawn to. Stoicism tells people to be moderate about sex and beauty, to be self-disciplined, and to focus on their inner virtues instead of their wants. Some people, called Stoics, believe that people can find more happiness and fulfillment in their lives by controlling themselves and developing good traits. It can also help build trust and confidence by pointing out the ways that your maturity makes the relationship stronger. By showing how you can handle the tough parts of life with grace and strength, you show how mature and deeply you are as a person, which colors how you approach love and relationships. This not only boosts your confidence in your ability to keep a deep and lasting connection going, but it also shows that you're dedicated to building a relationship based on mutual respect, understanding, and growth. Accepting that you are mature is not a goal that you reach and then stop. It is a journey that you go on with your partner, one that includes self-reflection, personal growth, and a genuine desire to grow with them in a meaningful relationship. To go through this process, you have to be dedicated to constantly reflecting on your life and improving it. You also have to be genuinely open to change and adapt to how relationships are changing. When it comes to intergenerational dating, it's especially important to show that you know how to handle the problems that come up in these kinds of relationships. To do this, you need to have a deep understanding of the dynamics at play and be sensitive to both partners' unique points of view and experiences. By showing that they are very aware of the complicated dynamics between generations, people can build a stronger bond and better understanding with younger people. Also, having a lot of life experiences can give you a lot of wisdom and insight that can make your relationship with a younger partner much better. The tapestry of stories, adventures, and insights that make up a person's life can captivate and inspire, giving others a glimpse into the depth and breadth of their character and point of view. Most of the time, older people have a lot of stories to tell, from travel and adventure stories to stories of success and failure. Sharing these stories not only makes the relationship more interesting and unique, but also makes the two people feel closer and more connected. Telling stories about adventures in faraway lands or thinking about lessons learned from overcoming challenges all serve to strengthen the connection between people and make their understanding and appreciation of each other stronger. The stories we tell about our lives, whether they are about professional successes or times of personal growth and reflection, connect our different worlds. Sharing these stories not only makes relationships stronger, but also helps us understand life's complexities in a way that goes beyond our own experiences. By sharing stories and thoughts, we get a fuller picture of what it's like to be human, which makes our relationships stronger and our horizons wider. When people are in a relationship, the bedroom is often the most important place where experience and understanding shine. As an older person, you probably have a deeper, more complex understanding of intimacy that goes beyond the physical. Because you've been through a lot, you know a lot about how to connect emotionally, communicate, and find happiness in a passionate relationship. Sharing these ideas with your partner is helpful in more than one way. For starters, it lets you share useful information and wisdom you've gained from your journey, which makes your connection stronger. It also gives you a chance to teach and inform your partner, giving them a better understanding of the complicated issues that arise in close relationships. Giving your partner your insights is not just a way to brag. It's an act of kindness and guidance that will help both of you grow and be happy. You show that you care about her by intuitively understanding her wants, needs, and limits. This level of thoughtfulness and consideration grows over time. One of the most interesting things about your relationship with her is that you can handle the complexities of physical closeness with ease, care, and confidence. To keep this delicate balance, you need more than just physical strength. You need a nuanced approach that includes communication, mutual respect, and emotional connection. To have a fulfilling and enriching intimate relationship, it's important to create a safe and welcoming space where both people feel comfortable talking about their weaknesses, wants, and limits. To build trust and emotional closeness, it's important to find a balance between talking about the past and setting limits. Keeping an eye on her interests, preferences, and reactions is also very important. This will make sure that the intimacy exchange is good for both of you. You show her a lot of care and concern by putting her comfort and happiness first. This builds a stronger bond of connection and trust. The focus on shared experiences goes beyond the bedroom and into many areas of life, including the skills, insights, and wisdom that come from personal growth and facing life's challenges. This whole-person approach to building relationships includes more than just physical closeness. It also includes intellectual, emotional, and spiritual connections. Showing that you can deal with problems and share the lessons you've learned from them is the first step toward a strong and long-lasting partnership. By using the knowledge and insights you've gained over time, you help the relationship grow and get better, which leads to a sense of mutual understanding, respect, and satisfaction. Stoicism tells people to be moderate about sex and beauty, to be self-disciplined, and to focus on their inner virtues instead of their wants. Some people called Stoics believe that people can find more happiness and fulfillment in their lives by controlling themselves and developing good traits. To invite your partner into a world where the depth of your past meets the boundless potential of the future, you need to keep up the charm, emotional strength, and adaptability that you've built up over a lifetime of experiences. You won't be going on this journey alone. Instead, you'll be exploring it with other people. As your life stories come together, they will form a story that is uniquely yours, like a tapestry with threads of shared experiences, hopes, and dreams. When looking for a romantic partner, it's important to remember that mystery has always been attractive. There is something naturally magnetic about the mystery that cuts across age and generation gaps. When an older man wants to connect with a younger woman, keeping the air of mystery high becomes an art form. It's a fine balance between telling her just enough to keep her interested while still leaving a lot of room for her to explore and learn. In this case, embracing mystery doesn't mean hiding who you are or playing games. It means recognizing the natural ups and downs of attraction and discovery in a relationship. To do this, you need to find the right balance between showing her parts of your personality and experiences that interest her and giving her time to learn more about you over time. When you embrace mystery, you let your partner into a world of endless possibilities. This is a place where anticipation and curiosity grow, which feeds desire and connection. It's an invitation to start a journey of discovery and exploration, where each meeting brings out new levels of closeness and understanding. Instead of revealing everything about yourself all at once, you might want to try the art of gradual revelation, in which you reveal parts of your experiences and personality one layer at a time. This slow and planned release of information about oneself keeps things interesting and builds anticipation and curiosity in the relationship. By keeping some information from your younger partner at first, you create an air of mystery and intrigue that captures their attention. Your life story is like a treasure chest full of stories and experiences that haven't been told yet. It's full of intrigue and wonder, just waiting to be found and explored. Be careful and thoughtful when you share your stories, like when you flip through the pages of an old book. Each revelation gives your partner a glimpse into the depth and complexity of your personality, encouraging them to enjoy and value the variety of your experiences. By telling your partner about yourself in this planned way, you're taking them on a journey of discovery, one that is full of moments of connection and revelation. By slowly letting her into your past, you build a deeper connection and understanding, which sets the stage for a relationship based on trust, respect, and admiration for each other. The gradual revelation approach doesn't just happen in one or two moments. It forms a story arc that flows through the relationship, with each chapter adding more depth and complexity to the greater fabric of your connection. This careful pacing not only keeps things mysterious and interesting, but also gives your relationship a sense of progress and growth. As new parts of your story come to light, they add to the story of your relationship and change the way you and your partner interact in important ways. Like in a well-written book, each new revelation builds suspense and keeps your partner interested in how the story of your journey together is going. Additionally, the mystery you create goes beyond the specific stories you choose to tell. It gets to the heart of who you are and how you act, leaving plenty of room for your partner's imagination to run wild. This mysterious quality makes her want to guess and wonder about the depths of your character, which builds a sense of intrigue and curiosity that makes your relationship stronger. You create a space where every interaction is an opportunity for discovery and connection by carefully adjusting the speed of your revelations and leaving room for curiosity to grow. Every new piece of information about your relationship adds another layer to the mystery that is it, making you more excited and looking forward to what's to come. Asking her to look into the complicated parts of who you are not only piqued her interest, but also helped her learn more about you as a person. The mystery that comes from keeping some things between you and her isn't meant to create distance or secrecy. Instead, it's an open invitation for her to be a part of the story of your life as it goes on. By keeping some things about yourself a secret, you give her a chance to interact with your story as it develops, creating a connection that is dynamic and always changing. This feeling of always learning something new gives the relationship life and excitement, since every interaction is a chance to learn more about the complicated parts of your personality. You should pay attention to her answers and reactions and use them to help you find the right balance between being open and being quiet. There may be times when giving her more information will help her understand better and make your relationship stronger. At other times, you may want to keep some things a secret to keep the tension and excitement high. Stoicism tells people to be moderate about sex and beauty, to be self-disciplined, and to focus on their inner virtues instead of their wants. Some people, called Stoics, believe that people can find more happiness and fulfillment in their lives by controlling themselves and developing good traits. This balance between being open and not being too open is important for keeping their relationship going and letting a deeper understanding grow over time. Being able to find this balance makes it possible for trust and closeness to grow, which leads to a deep and lasting connection. The goal isn't to be hard to find or far away, but to create an atmosphere where the partnership can keep learning and growing. In relationships between older men and younger women, finding the right balance is very important. It's about finding that fine line between closeness and distance that makes the connection between you two more interesting and exciting. By creating an atmosphere of mystery and intrigue, you draw your partner into a world of endless fascination, where each interaction has the potential to reveal new levels of appreciation and understanding. As the sense of mystery grows over time, it acts like a magnet, pulling her deeper into the allure of figuring out the details that make you who you are. Instead of trying to hide or withhold, the goal is to create a space where people are naturally curious and can explore together. It means making a relationship where both people are curious about and interested in learning about each other, and where both people are free to enjoy the process of learning about each other's depths and complexities. When dealing with relationships between generations, it's very important to keep a delicate balance. It's important to go into the relationship with the idea that everyone is equal, no matter how old they are, so you don't fall into the trap of taking on a paternalistic role. It is very important to accept and respect her autonomy and agency, because that creates an atmosphere that is open and honest, where her goals, feelings, and points of view are not only heard but also praised. Supporting her autonomy and independence creates a space for real conversation to grow, letting both of them share their thoughts, feelings, and goals. This approach includes her and recognizes the value she brings to the relationship, which builds respect and appreciation between both people. Also, it's important to realize that compatibility and the chance for a meaningful connection aren't limited by age. This realization opens the door to the possibility of learning and growing together, since each partner can gain new insights and points of view from the other's unique life experiences. Relationships between people of different generations give you a unique way to see the world, because each partner brings a wealth of different experiences and points of view to the table. Accepting this diversity makes the relationship stronger by adding depth, richness, and a better understanding of what it means to be human. It is important to let the partnership grow in an environment of mutual respect and understanding. When it comes down to it, a relationship between a younger woman and an older man will only work if their values are compatible. They respect each other and they love each other deeply. As a thank you for your dedication to improving your seduction skills, enjoy the journey that lies ahead. If you go into the relationship with an open mind and are ready to explore the deeper levels of connection that go beyond societal norms and age differences, it turns into an adventure. Here, the tapestry of life experiences and the endless possibilities of the future come together to tell a story of love, empathy, and the evolution of society as a whole. Through this journey of discovery, every interaction is a chance to find new levels of appreciation and understanding, building a bond that goes beyond what people usually expect. As the two people travel together, they will share laughs, deep conversations, and times of personal growth as they deal with the challenges of life. By embracing the natural richness of their shared experiences and points of view, the relationship grows into a strong example of authenticity, commitment, and strength. It's proof of how love can change things by bringing people together, getting past problems, and making connections that last forever. Finally, as we come to the end of this journey together, I want you to take a moment to think about everything you have learned about intergenerational romance. Which insights have stuck with you the most? What is the most important thing you learned that you will use in your own life? Feel free to write down your thoughts and feelings in the space below this video. Your ideas not only make our community better, but they also help other people on their own growth and self-discovery paths. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you found this video useful. Thanks to your support, we can keep making content that helps and empowers people like you. Thank you for joining us on this interesting journey. May your path be full of love, understanding, and deep connections.